Hey lovelies, nice to see you again. You may have noticed a little something different. Yes, I have gone a little bit darker for winter. Not really my intention when I turned up at the hairdresser, but you know, once you get started looking at those colour charts, sometimes these things happen. So with a darker colour, it kind of means that I changed my wardrobe up a little bit. I feel like I want to wear darker clothes, a little bit darker makeup, might have noticed darker lipstick. Yeah, I really love the autumn winter kind of color palette with the darker colors, so yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more of those on me. But for now, let's talk about August favorites. First up is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing. It is from Collection Cosmetics, and it is called Fig Delight, which is a pretty delicious sounding lipstick there. I really like it because it's creamy, it's long lasting. What I like a lot about Collection Cosmetics is that you can get it from the supermarket. I was sent this one to try and I'm really glad that I was, because otherwise I wouldn't have known how good they were. I find that these last quite well. I think this is probably one of my most worn lipsticks at the moment. They last really well. Beautiful colour. Feel really nice on my lips. Not drying like, I mean, matte lipstick is really popular at the moment, but I just can't get behind how dry it makes my lips feel. So if you're not a fan of that, definitely check out this because it's nice and creamy. Next up, something that's really exciting to me but maybe not that exciting to everybody else. Sneakers. Well, maybe. I mean, some of you might be as excited about sneakers as I am. So because of the issue with my knee, I need to wear flat shoes, and also I just find flat shoes a lot more comfortable. So I want to wear sneakers, but as it turns out, finding sneakers that are black all over, freaking hard. I got these ones from the warehouse. They cost me a sweet $19, I think. So pretty bargain price. They don't have any kind of like internal support or anything, so I wouldn't wear them for working out, but they're really great for wearing, just kind of like wearing it as a casual shoe. So really liking those. Pretty comfortable, pretty cheap price. I never really thought much about the warehouse for shoes, but it turns out they're a good place to look. They also have a whole bunch of other styles that aren't black, so if you are interested in something that's a cheaper shoe just for casual use, definitely check them out. Okay, so this is July favorites. July, winter in New Zealand. And winter in New Zealand means that, you know, everyone's getting colds, getting sick, blah de blah. I have got asthma, and I've had asthma since I was a small child. It makes me more prone to kind of lung illnesses. I got quite a bad cold earlier in the month, and yeah, went and found some stuff to help me out. Not really a fan of taking kind of harsh medicines that will kind of make me feel run down, I guess, and it means my body has to heal from them more. I prefer to use more natural methods. So I picked up some Harker's Herbals, just from I think I got this from Common Sense Organics, which is in Dominion Road in Auckland, if you're in Auckland. I took Harker's Herbals, different ones, not the lung elixir, when I was a teenager and in my 20s, and I found them really helpful. This one helps to clear the chest, support healthy breathing and airways. It's just kind of a mix of natural stuff like camphor oil, pine oil, which if you've ever sucked on like throat lozenges and stuff, you'll find that they really kind of clear everything out, make it easier to breathe. So I found that really helpful because I was quite congested. And it's got a whole bunch of other awesome essential oils in there that make me feel really good. So that's one that you can just kind of take for general respiratory and winter health. I would definitely recommend talking to wherever you can find this. Talk to somebody who sells it and find out which kind of product is the best one for you depending on what you're looking for. Moving away from being sick because I'm well again, and about wearing makeup. So I've already done lipstick. Burt's Bees have, I didn't even realize this, but they have got BB cream, and I got given some to try when I was at their press release for their lipsticks, which I previously talked about. Really like this as a BB cream because it's a really good one for winter because it's a little bit thicker, gives you a little bit more coverage than the ones that I've traditionally used, which I quite like. This one I have in a medium, and it's got an SPF 15 as well, which is really good. Always got to make sure that you're wearing the SPF even if it's winter and it's not sunny. There's not really a huge amount I can say about this because it's a BB cream. Like, it does what it says on the bottle. It does smell really nice, and it is super long lasting. Like, I notice at the end of the day when I go to clean off, unlike some other BB creams, there's still actually quite a bit on there for me to clean off. It hasn't kind of dissolved off my face, which is quite nice. Really what you want is something long lasting, because who has time to reapply makeup? Like, maybe lipstick, but nothing else. Also, I found out recently that Living Nature does more than just skincare and body products. They do makeup, so that's kind of cool. Love me some New Zealand brands. I got to try their what one is this? Jet Black Conditioning Mascara. In terms of mascara, like, the brush is pretty basic. You probably can't see that. Brush is pretty basic. It smells really nice, which you wouldn't think would be effective because it's going on your eyes, but kind of anything near my face, I don't want it to have kind of a strong chemically, or even actually just any kind of strong scent when it goes on my face, because I find that usually things with strong scents tend to irritate my skin or my eyes. So I really like this. The reason I wanted to try this is because the mascara that I was using, which was an Australis one, which I've been using Australis for a long time, my eyes were kind of just getting a little bit too sensitive and not really liking that by the end of the day. So I've switched and I really like this one. Definitely no sensitivity issues around my eyes. Okay, so the next couple of things I've got are not things that I can show you, but they're things that I can tell you about, and I'll put a link down below. So first of all, while I was sick, I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers, and one of the people who's really caught my eye was Aki's Kitchen. We actually found this, I don't know where we found this. Oh, my friend Chloe posted about it. And we have watched, since then, my boyfriend and I have watched every single episode that he has made. Basically, he's a Greek chef, he's funny, he makes delicious food, which has got us really inspired in the kitchen, super cute, and just generally a really fun guy to watch. Like, I feel like I'm actually sitting in his kitchen and he's teaching me how to cook stuff, which is kind of cool. That's really what I want. I mean, I don't watch cooking videos that often, but if I did, it would be somebody like that. So now eagerly checking to see when he has new videos up, and I'll leave a link for him down below so that you can go and check him out for yourself. Also on my favorites at the moment, Pokémon Go. Now, it would be remiss of me not to talk about Pokémon Go because I'm pretty sure by now everyone's downloaded it, right? If you haven't, definitely do. We downloaded it in the school holidays. We've got a 13-year-old. We wanted to have something fun to do together that involved us getting outside, not sitting in front of the PlayStation. So we downloaded Pokemon Go. We've been out on heaps of cool Pokemon hunting missions. This has continued past the school holidays. And, okay, so I admit to going on a few Pokemon hunting missions of my own without a kid or my partner. But that's okay. So yeah, really getting into that. I'll just grab my phone. We kind of live in a little bit of a dead spot in terms of Pokemon. Like, it's very, very rare that one will actually pop up, which is great because it means that we actually have to venture out into the world in order to get Pokemon. So I've got two little guys that are my favorite. Bulbasaur, yes. He's hands down my favorite. He was the first Pokemon I caught, which is cool because he's one of my favorites anyway. And my other favorite, I hatched him from an egg, which was exciting because I thought he was kind of a rare Pokemon, but he hatched from an egg, so who knows. There's a little Pikachu, that little guy. He's cute. So basically, my boyfriend and I are going hard on the Pokemon, and yeah, it's super fun. I really enjoy it. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon that I don't have. Oh, okay, so there's kind of 3 gyms near us, but not near enough for us to fight out without walking a few blocks away. But I can see them when I look on the app, and it's always really interesting to see what Pokemon are there. And there's one that's just popped up, Electabuzz. He's pretty cute, but he's not one that I've ever heard of before. So yeah, it's really fun discovering new Pokemon. Honestly, never thought that I would get into a game like this. I wasn't super fanatic about Pokemon when I was a kid. Like, I knew they existed. I kind of watched the TV show a few times. I have always definitely been Team Rocket. Yeah. So I want to know, if you're playing Pokemon Go, what is your favourite Pokemon that you have caught so far, and what Pokemon team are you on? Those are my favourites for the month. I am going to go and play a little bit more Pokemon Go right now, because I can see there is a Pidgey in my yard. Definitely the most overcaught Pokemon in my Pokedex, but I'm going to make the most of them all the same. Just like I do every Pokemon, because gotta catch them all. Okay, so make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Leave me a comment down below letting me know either what kind of Pokemon you're catching, or just what you've been up to in July. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. See you later.